This video shows you how to use the Error Reporting tool. To access the Error Reporting tool, find the Error Reporting tab, and that's at the top of the screen. This takes you to the tool's landing page, and from here you can find access to technical support using our data and APIs. Or you can access the Error Reporting tool if you'd like to inform us of an error or an omission within our products. To report incorrect mapping data, find the button down the right-hand side of the screen to start the process. So here you'll be able to see on the left-hand side a verbal look at previously reported errors, and on the right-hand side a map view showing the location of the reported errors. To create a new error report, click the Create an Issue button, which opens the error reporting form, and within that are 4 sections to complete. First up, you need to tell us if you're reporting an error or omission against an address-based product or against another Ordnance Survey product. So to report an address-based product query, under the question "What is the issue?", select the radio button attached to the headline "There's a problem with an address". This presents 3 further options to report an error against an address that exists within the product: the omission of an address from the product, or an address that exists in the product but which should be removed. For the purpose of this demo, we'll report an error against a pre-existing address that needs editing. So, under the question "What needs to happen?", select the radio button which is attached to the location or information about the address needs fixing. Once the first section is complete, the second section of the form is enabled and can be opened by clicking on the downward chevron. Next to the text "Which product does this apply to?", if you click on "I can tell you", you can select one or multiple products that this error applies to. Here they are. Of course, if you're unsure which product to report against, simply select the "I'm not sure" option. And to complete this section, select as many products as is applicable to the error. Show us where on the map. So expand this section by clicking the downward chevron. Reveal 3 options for selecting the address you want to report. Just a word of warning, there is a limit on the address lookup of 30 addresses per day. So once you select the address, the counter within the search bar decreases by 1 until you reach your daily limit, and you won't be able to perform further address lookups until the next day. A few things are available at this stage. First, the address subheading allows you to type in partial or full address to find the address to report against. Second, if you know the UPRN, you can select that tab. So enter the reference and click Find UPRN to select your chosen address. Or third, use the Pick from Map option to zoom and pan on the map to your chosen area. And then select the location of the map, then the chosen address you want to report against. Once you've selected the address, the map view will zoom and pan to the location of the address, showing this with a pin and a tooltip for both the current address and UPRN. Once you've selected the address you want to report against, expand section 4 of the form by clicking the downward chevron, and that's attached to the headline "Describe the issue". Start by giving the error reporting a name by clicking on the text box and typing a brief 1-line description. Now there are various parts to reporting an error. To suggest a new location for the address, click the text "Move the location of this property", and then zoom and pan around on the map on the right-hand side to place the point cursor. Now once you're happy with the suggested location, click Set Pin Location. The text will change to "You move this property to", and then provide the easting and northing coordinates of the pin. If there is something missing in the address structure, or that part of the capture address is incorrect, you can edit any element of the address in the series of text boxes displayed. So click on the text box that you want to edit and type the amendment. Should you make a mistake, you can easily reset this by clicking the X at the end of the text box to return to this original state. If you'd like to report an incorrect classification, you can report this by clicking the checkbox next to "I think the classification is incorrect", but you must provide us with your alternative. So click the text box and start typing to search for suggested classification values. From the list, click the classification value you're proposing. By the way, there is an optional text box where you can also provide any additional information that might help our team resolve the error. And that's where you can see how this issue is impacting you by select an option under the question, how is this issue affecting you? Now that all parts of the form are complete, you can submit the issue by clicking the Submit Issue button.